Anybody else have a problem where their desk just continually accrues coffee cups? Yeah. Happy Monday, everybody. Unsurprisingly, I need to do some maintenance on my scene here. I think webcam's okay. The bottom bar. This hosted by Infinite Red. I don't know if that's really where it should be. I gotta say, Streamlabs really needs to up their game in terms of being able to move stuff effectively. Hey Ahmed, good morning to you. And I think you might have done a PR. I need to go look. Morning, Derek. Happy Monday to you. I'm still waking up. Someone asked me how many pounds I lose when I play hockey. So I played twice this weekend. Won both games. Only our second win in the C League. And I lost 5 pounds. So I will be drinking a lot of water to replace 5 pounds of water weight lost. That's a lot. It really is a lot. So let's see here. So I need to move this, maybe center that a little better. This should be centered, I guess. And then here's the thing. It says view all past and upcoming streams at Twitch. It really is just I don't think that's quite right. I don't think that's quite right. Also, it's not letting me edit it. Like anytime I click it or double click it or whatever, it just kind of like doesn't do what I want it to. Am I not able to edit this? It's so weird. Can I put it somewhere where I can edit it? Like, I just need to... Here's what I'll do. I'll lock everything else. Upcoming streams portion of that message for the scheduling link. Yeah, good call on that. Okay. So, no, double clicking does not let me edit it. Right click? Right click doesn't do anything. No, I don't want to remove it. Right click. Rename, remove properties. Like if I go to, oh, can I just edit? I can't edit up there. Google font. Oh, right there. Ha, oh, there's the text. Okay, so, yeah, so here's the deal. View all streams. So the VODs, video on demand, That's the big question. Like, do we continue to put those there, or should we be sending them to YouTube, right? It sort of feels like we should be sending them to YouTube. All right, so new tab. Okay. But we don't have like a easy link for that. Actually, we do have youtube.infinite.red. That one would work as well. Ahmed, why didn't you use OBS? So Streamlabs OBS is, well, it's Streamlabs desktop now is what it's called. And it is based on OBS. So it kind of does the same stuff. It allows for multi-streaming a little easier, which is kind of nice. Stream title, subtitle. Okay, let's unlock subtitle and move that again. Okay, so I can go here. Hey Vamshi, good morning to you, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Today's gonna be a little bit shorter stream, by the way, just so you know. All past and upcoming. View stream info. And then I could just do the rn.live thing. We could eventually build a page for that. That would be cool. Build a page for rn.live. I mean, shoot, you know, rn.live is like a really cool domain. We should be using it. It's harder to read is the only problem. So I could make it bigger. So it's a little bit misleading because it's true that you can view stream info at rn.live, but that just brings you back to Twitch, you know. Okay. Hosted by Infinite Red could probably also be moved. Move that. Because otherwise it's gonna get lost. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at the top again. That's fine. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, lock it down. Once again, starting a stream by editing my Streamlabs OBS setup. It's becoming a tradition. Now it doesn't want to collapse. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'm good. I'm good. All right. So I did that for this stream, for this, sorry, scene. And now here we are. View stream info at rn.live actually did survive to this one as well. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know that that would do that. That's good to know. Hosted by R. So this should be moved over. Yeah, I just gotta rearrange it on this one, and we'll be in business. We'll be able to get started here. Subtitle. All right, good enough for now. As my dad used to say, good enough for government work. Okay, so let's see here. We're back. Let's go to react-native-colo-loco. All right. Now, why it doesn't show up in Google is a little strange. No, I didn't mean that. I want to train Google. This is a real thing. You need to have it. No results found. Oh, that's because I put a loc. What is this? github.sre.pub. Huh. Well, there's a YouTube video. Get memory. Yeah, there's no links to it. That's so weird. Get your stuff together. Nope, that's WebView. Sorry. react-native-colo-loco right here. Okay, so, does anybody remember where we were when we ended this on Friday? I am still waking up, I gotta admit. Justify Content Center. Yeah. That would be the smart way to do it, Ahmed. You know what, though? We have a pull request. We can always go look at the pull request. We have 2 pull requests. Both by Ahmed, who is Ahmed the Awesome. Due to a merge conflict, is get dirty is still present. Oh, I missed this somehow. My bad. Yeah, I think I messed this up. Good call on this. All right, let's get that fixed. Good catch. Submit review, and let's merge that puppy. We should set up a continuous integration once we have tests. Okay. Good on that. And then test colo-loco. And let's see here. So okay, so test colo-loco script tested on iOS, on Android, run the Android installer tests on CI workflow. So yeah, so Ahmed, this is awesome. You actually set up a GitHub workflow for this. So runs on Ubuntu. What was that? The dink. Oh, I have Discord on, don't I? Is that my problem here? I need to make sure I'm... Okay. Do not disturb's on. Alright. So, I'm getting notifications from the React Native Discord, actually. There's some conversations happening in there. So, run actions checkout, Android actions, set up Android v2, actions set up Node with Node version 14.x, run yarn install frozen lock file. I like that. It's faster probably. Yarn test, test install colo-loco, test.js. Okay. I'm going to, so then it does disable Yarn iOS for reasons, which we can look into if we want. Okay, adds a get ignore to the test app, ignoring a bunch of stuff. There's a build.gradle, which is like a basic build.gradle. That's good. ProGuard. Main application.java. So this looks all pretty boilerplate here. Test app. Flipper version. This is looking good. Looking really good. Yeah, I agree, Vamshi. Vamshi says, great work, Ahmed. Let's see here. So I'm pretty sure that all this test app stuff is boilerplate. The app, pod file, project file, shared data. Okay, and then we have a like a bar.swift file. Okay, we have a bar.m file. react-native-colo-loco is installed as package. It really should be a dev dependency. I'm not worried about it, but that should be dev dependency. And also right now it's showing latest. You probably want to load react-native-colo-loco not latest, but rather from the local package. I'm actually going to so I have a thing called hub, PR checkout, and which one is this? 7. So hub will check out your branch, even if it's in your repo, if that makes sense. Why my chat is not working properly? Okay, so anything in test app is just an npx react native init test app, removing a lot of unused files. Good call. Source modules foo.h. Okay, so it's using a source folder. Yep. Yarn lock. Mono repo. It's not really anything to be a mono repo about. There's no dependencies whatsoever. So, other than obviously jest. We don't want this though. FS extra. Unless, I don't know exactly what you're doing here, but this should be a dev dependency, not a dependency. So, I'm going to actually work on this. This is good though. This is fantastic. So, we have the test app. We have a test folder. First thing I'm going to do, I want to move the test app into the test folder. Just to get it out of the main. Okay, so we're going to do that. Anywhere that test app is referred to needs to be adjusted. So instead of // it'll be // Okay. That might be the only thing, because then everything else is done on that. So we're good on that. Secondly, I want to go to the package JSON, and fs extra is not going to be a dependency. I'll yarn remove that. I'm going to do yarn add -d for fs extra. So just making sure that it's a dev dependency instead. So dependency is nothing. This is a zero dependency thing. It just has some dev dependencies. These are for tests, right? So that's good. Then we have Colo-Loco Android test, and we have our original directory, create temp app. Comes from helpers. We'll go look at that in a second. Set up Android, set up Colo-Loco. So we have to see if these exist. This is good. This is good. When we read Colo-Loco, make sure that it has this. That's good. I like that. And it has this. Nice. We're not checking to see if they're in the right place, but, you know, it's okay. My multi-stream chat is not properly scrolling. Yeah, that's the only place. Okay, cool. And then we have the iOS one, which is not working. I'll probably do some testing on that as well. So it checks to make sure that we have those in the Xcode project and that we have those views as well linked in. But you were having some problems with that, so we'll definitely check on that. Test helpers. Oh, you know what I just realized? I did not tweet that I'm... nice GIF there, Kevin. Working on a React Native library. Live. Good, good. Okay. I'm gonna drop this into a couple slacks here. Okay, put this into the other Slack. Okay. There we go. Okay, good, good. I'm gonna have to refresh chat because I cannot, it's not scrolling, so I can't see new messages. It's working locally, but not in the CI workflow. The problem happens when running pod install. Ah, I see. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll take a look at it. Okay. So hey, Derek. We need to adjust rn.live to not just forward to the Twitch stream, but rather give people a choice. Do you want to go to Twitch or do you want to go to YouTube? I think that's important. I think that's a good idea. So, test helpers. So we've got all these path things. We've got FS's FS extra. By the way, Ahmed, do you prefer FS extra or Jetpack? Because I'm kind of a Jetpack FS guy myself. In fact, let's go. Is this going to give me a popularity? FS extra. So activity is about the same. Both are declining. Actually, this one says shows stable. Looks like FS extra has a lot more stars. They're both pretty active. Jetpack FS Jetpack is TypeScript. This is JavaScript. These are the tags. I wonder. I'm curious. Start from scratch. Much more convenient API. You can make many. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, John, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, today's gonna be a little shorter. I got too much stuff to do to play hooky all day. But we're having fun. John, have you used FS Extra versus FS Jetpack? Do you have any opinions? Like, I'm kind of an FS Jetpack guy for file system stuff in Node, but FS Extra is like the big, like, really popular one. I mean, it's the one that Ahmed used in his pull request, so it's probably fine. Like, there's probably no problem at all. But I'm curious if either of them have dependencies. So this one has minimatch and rimraf. What does FS Extra have? Graceful FS, JSON file, and universal phi. I mean, these are not like runtime. You haven't used either. Okay. Hey, Ellie, how's it going? Yeah, so I've used FS Jetpack fairly extensively because it's built into GlueGun. Which is pretty awesome. Check out that cool graphic. Custom designed by one of our designers. That's also a TypeScript package. It gives you, it's like a CLI library. It gives you like parameters, templating, patching, file system, which is through Jetpack FS or FS Jetpack. So, yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. It's what Ignite is built by. So, anyway, I'm definitely not going to get sidetracked by that any more than I already did. Okay, so Colo-Loco, there's that script. That's good. Okay, and we run it. So we spawn node with that. And then we're outputting errors, and we're outputting output. And then at the end, so this is run Colo-Loco. It's a nice... be honest, Ahmed, did you use GitHub Copilot to write this? What are you building today, says Ali. So what we're doing is we're reviewing a pull request by Ahmed. Test Colo-Loco and add CI GitHub workflow. So react-native-colo-loco allows you to co-locate your React Native files with your like JavaScript files. So you can just put like native files, like Swift files, for example, right next to your JavaScript files, and they get compiled and linked in automatically, which is pretty cool. Ahmed says, nope. You did not. Okay. Well, I'm sure that you will next time. Okay, so where we are in this is, so we have a helper function. That's cool. We also have create temp app, which creates a Colo-Loco test, and it just does like a math.random. By the way, there's a package, not that we want more packages, but there's one called Tempi. Let's see, your tempter. Is tempter cleaned up at the end? We may want to do that. Or, yeah, so we're making a directory, copy over the test app, and then we initialize Git. We set up Colo-Loco, set up Android, set up iOS, set up Colo-Loco, init Git. All right. And then install Colo-Loco test. So, okay, so I moved that folder. That shouldn't matter too much. Moved, what is it? Test app. Move test app folder to test directory. Okay, hopefully that doesn't screw anything up, but I'm gonna run yarn test. Let's see what happens. Wait, I needed to yarn first, right? Yarn test, okay. Okay. Status to be 0, get working tree is dirty. Okay, I did screw something up. What did I screw up? I don't really know why my GitHub Copilot sucks. It is in the after each and test files. Oh, so it is cleaned up. Okay, good. What do we have going on here? So this is in checking in, continues if working tree is dirty. So right here, dirty, and the user wants to continue. This is resolved in the PR that you accepted before. Oh, so I just need to pull that in. Okay. Oops. Git checkout main. Git stash. Git checkout main. Pull. Check out the other. Git merge main. Git stash pop. Okay, we're back to our previous yarn test. Okay, let's try this again. Now it looks like it's passing. And then the iOS test, you said is passing locally. 8.2 seconds for Android. Not bad, really. Like it's spinning up. Yeah, okay. Very cool. I'm impressed. Typo. All right. So, it's not working remotely though, is what you were saying. So, let's see here. So this is where if we, so check out CocoaPods. I wonder, is Ruby even set up? Okay, so I'm gonna try pushing this up. Re-enable iOS tests, and then let's push that up, and let's go look at GitHub. So refresh that, and let's go to the checks here. Let's see here. Do I need to merge this, Ahmed, before... oh, I should have read this. Yeah, okay, good call. Do I need to merge this before I can set up GitHub Actions here? Yeah, I already have that. That's my question right now, is whether I can just, like, if I can just go and merge it in, I don't mind doing that. In fact, I'm going to actually. I'm going to go ahead and merge it, and then I'll work on getting this set up over on the other side. So this is good. This is good. This is fantastic work. I honestly, this is really good stuff. This is really good stuff. So, chore tests, and then by Midi Mahmoud. So merging this in right now. And then what we're going to do is go set up, make sure it's all set up for GitHub Actions. So let's go into settings here. Remove gem install program. It comes pre-installed in the latest Mac OS latest image. But are we using that one? I thought we were using test iOS. This one runs on Mac OS. Oh, okay. That's cool. We don't need CocoaPods. Cool. All right. Oops. It's good. Actions. Allow all actions. Yeah, this should be fine. Workflows. I don't know what the best settings for this is. So allow all actions, local actions only, select actions. Okay. Artifact and log retention. Okay. Probably don't even need 90, to be honest. But that's fine. Which subset of outside collaborators workflows on their pull requests? Outside collaborators always require approval. So the thing with the workflows like GitHub Actions is that like someone could just be like, hey, send or hit this endpoint. And by the way, include all of the env variables, you know? And so then GitHub Actions is like running stuff that is just exposing all of the environment variables. Read and write GitHub token. Default, so read granular permissions using YAML. Yeah, I just don't know exactly. Runners. No runners configured. Self-hosted runners. That's interesting. Okay. So, oh, it looks like it's actually running. Let's go to details here. All right. So it installed CocoaPods. Do we need to leave that? Maybe it's like installing the latest version. Actually, no. If we don't need it, we shouldn't do it. Install, and then run the yarn test. Yarn install frozen lock file. I mean, there's nothing other than jest and stuff, so that's pretty straightforward. Set up node, checkout. Post run. Can I see more information here is the question. Oh yeah. No? View raw logs, I guess? No. So it's like not letting me see what's happening here. Is that the problem that you ran into, Ahmed? You can stop that workflow, it'll take about 10 minutes and fail, which costs 100 minutes of your... Oh, okay. It's good to know. Cancel workflow. Cancel workflow. This is the workflow file. The workflow runs. Operation was canceled. Okay, let's see here. I'm curious where it's or like what's, you know, what's happening there. So let's what we should do now is on the iOS test, let's comment out everything. Actually, no, this is almost certainly create temp app is the problem here. So it's copying it over, then it's doing git init, and it's running colo-loco with defaults. Like, which of these is it failing on? Do we have yarn? Actually, you were saying that it stops on pod install. And ignore is the problem, so we're not seeing the output here. Now, this is one thing that is kind of interesting about CircleCI is I can actually like SSH into it and actually run it locally on the image. And that's kind of cool because like you can actually go in there and be like, hey, I'm going to run pod install and see what the error is, you know, or whatever. So if we do standard IO inherit, does that like show some output there? Check out main, pull, git stash pop, and then actually let's do another branch. So git checkout branch, fix iOS tests, and then let's go show pod output. And then we'll push that up and let's look at the branch. Here we go. So we can get rid of that. Checking it out. I was saying earlier, I lost 5 pounds this weekend, but it's almost all water weight. Tried to remove the pod install step and then it failed again, but didn't get stuck. Okay, so we just need to figure out what's going on with the pod file, the pod step. So it won't let me like expand this. We'll let it go for a little bit, and then we'll hit cancel, and we'll see what it says. And actually, I wouldn't mind, you know, like console dot log running pod install, just to make sure that this is like done. So just make sure that this is like working, I guess. Adding co-located. Come on. Dude, it actually ran. It's adding the source modules, right? And then it's doing like some pod spec stuff. And it's installing some dependency, downloading some dependencies. So it got past our stuff. Ahmed. Hey, Alpha, Andrew, how's it going? Happy Monday to you. Just doesn't show the logs. That's the thing. Okay. I mean, like, this is all being logged. So this is working. It just gets hung up somewhere. So installing Flipper glog. I wonder if there's like, this is interesting. This is interesting. This didn't work for you. Ah, I had the magic touch. I don't know. Yeah, happy Monday. Hooking up CI/CD to Colo-Loco. Yeah, well, I gotta give Ahmed like 99.99999% of the credit here. He basically is doing, did this. I just show up, look at his work, and take all the credit. Because that's what CTOs do. They don't do real work. Yeah, it's really cool. We were having a problem with the iOS tests. They would finish locally. Like, watch this. This is why Ahmed doesn't want the output, popping up like that. One thing we could do here is check if it's like in verbose mode or something like that. So like, let's do something like const verbose equals process.env.verbose true, or we just go like Boolean here, right? So it can be anything. If you say verbose equals 1 or whatever, and then what we can do is say const output equals verbose. If it's out, it'll be inherit. Otherwise, it will be ignore. So then we say, or actually, let's go standard out. So now any standard out. Standard IO. Actually, standard IO is what we want, not standard out. So now any standard IO that's like standard IO ignore will be just standard IO. So we're going to pass that in. And that will be whether it's verbose or not. So you can say verbose 1, and like in the CI tests, we could tell it, hey, go do that. So everything passed. So if I do a yarn test now, it should do the like pretty version of it. Test iOS failed. Raj Shah. Hey, thanks for the follow. Or the subscribe, I guess. It's kind of weird how like on YouTube they call it subscribes, but on Twitch they call it follows. So, and subscribes are different on Twitch. How's the M1 Max? So far, awesome. Love it. It's super fast. It's been working really, really well. Ahmed says, I don't think so. You're awesome. I gotta head out. Keep killing it. Thanks, John. Appreciate you dropping by. I want to be a CTO too then, says Ali. Hey, why not? Why not? If I can do it, you can do it. So it's passing locally, but not in GitHub Actions exactly. So exceeded timeout for a hook. Set timeout. Is it just a timeout thing? 5,000 is 5. Oh, okay. So we were at 299 seconds. Is that right? Yeah, 300 seconds is like 5 minutes. So it died at, or wait, seconds. Yeah, 300 seconds. So it did fail. Looks like you may be running into GitHub action timeouts being forced down the process or something funky. I think we can increase the timeout then cache the pods using actions cache. Ooh. So it doesn't take as much time in subsequent reruns. It's a good point. Is there a way we can tell it to not actually install pods? Like pod, like dry run. Help. Because if there's like, well, there's the cache, okay. Silent, allow root. Because if we could tell it to like not actually install pods, all we really need to do is, oh, hey, I got an idea. I got an idea. In the test app, in the iOS folder, because we don't really need to install pods, right? Use native modules. Huh. I mean, we have all these pods here, right? I mean, it's like bringing in all this stuff from React Native post install. Like, we probably don't need to do a lot of this stuff. Use React Native, you know, all this stuff. All of these. No, let's see here. Disabled all pods to speed up tests. React Native pods, native modules. I don't know, like, is that... I don't know if that's a good idea. I really don't. I don't know if like that's what we're supposed to be doing here. So, by the way, why is it still showing this? Is it supposed to do that? So that was fast. Okay, so verbose setting and disable actual pod installs. So yeah, let's go back and see how this works. So I'm going to go to test iOS. React Native console errors. Hey, Nikos. Katsikanis. Is that like Greek or something? Is that a Greek name? Katsikanis. Nikos. Yeah, so like yarn test. Now, I don't know why it's doing the output, the pod file. This pod file does not contain any dependencies. Like, I don't think it was doing that before. Maybe it was. Verbose equals 1 yarn test. Yeah, see, now it actually is like dumping everything on the screen. By the way, test iOS worked. Pod file does not contain any dependencies. So it was like way faster. Now, why did 41 seconds still somehow? I'd like it to be faster, but I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. The whole thing was a minute. 1 minute for the tests. We can live with that. We can live with that. That's pretty cool. I think we can live with that. What do you think? I think we increase the timeout cache. Oh, no, I already read that. Yeah, I'm Greek, says Nikos. Awesome. But I have a Scottish accent, as Greeks do, right? I think it's because you hard-coded in the helpers.js file. You're right. That's exactly what happened. So we don't want inherit here. We want standard IO right there. Okay. Fix that. Yarn test. I mean, like, locally, it's 8.7 seconds. 8.5 seconds on an M1, right? Okay, so push that up, and then, so with tests, so I'm going to do a compare and pull request. Or let's see here, chore tests, enable iOS tests. All right. Re-enable iOS tests and get them working. All right. So we'll create the pull request. And go here, and what we're doing is we don't need CocoaPods there. We're basically disabling pretty much everything in this file. Except for when it's installed, it will drop in, of course, at the top. Verbose. So you can do verbose 1 if you need to. Nobody knows that but us. Probably should. So I'm tired of dev. I'm trying to break into music and film, podcasting too. How long have you been in software, Nikos? Yeah, I think we can merge this. But of course, we need to wait for tests, right? Test iOS. So that was 55 seconds. Are these are taking longer? Okay, that's done. So that's done. It's not bad though, honestly. The speed isn't bad at all. I'm used to like React Native tests, you know, taking 5-10 minutes. 12 years, yeah. You've been doing it for a while. What kind of languages do you typically do? And what type of deving? I've been doing it for 12 years, or sorry, 16 years professionally. But I've been coding since I was 12. So, and I'm turning 40 pretty soon. All right. So, by yours truly. So let's merge that in. Now what we need to do, now that we have working tests, is we need to enable a semantic release. So infinite red GitHub open source. There's an open source repo. right here. And it shows how to do continuous deployment. Now it doesn't, I should probably get rid of some of these. NPM I think is the one I want. Circle CI, got that up. Yarn CI test. Semantic release. So this is the part I need to do. So yarn add dash, let's see here. I'm gonna go get checkout main and pull yarn get checkout publish, and then I'm gonna do, so we're gonna be setting up semantic release here. So yarn add dash d semantic release at semantic release / git. In the circle CI we need a, so we're not gonna be doing circle CI, but we need to run yarn CI publish. So let's go to our CI here. Push and pull request. And okay, so semantic release, JavaScript, React, Google Cloud. Oh yeah. Why use semantic release while you can use GitHub Actions with and on release workflow that takes a version from the release tag? What do you mean, Ahmed? You can use GitHub Actions with and on release workflow that takes the version from the release tag. Okay, I'm interested. But I like to have it happen all automatically. So I don't have to I like semantic release. Sorry, I do. I really do. Is there circles? Let's see here. So we need the CI publish, which will be yarn. So we need this. And actually, we're going to scan both. Scripts in our package JSON. There's scripts here. Should be a comma, not a period. Yarn to run tests will just be jest. And yarn semantic release. Now, I don't think we have to have that. I think we can just do that. And then this needs to be included. The only thing you need to do is create a release on GitHub, which is a good thing. Yeah, well, this will do it for me. I'm working on my React Native prevent screenshots. Shots. Let me go look. I don't have to create a release is the cool thing. I can just merge and then it will happen for me. That's why I like it. Come on, Google. I mean, this is it. Let me go. There it is. Wait, this is screenshot. That's not. Okay. Let's go find it. There it is. So I'm gonna look at pull. Yeah, let's just look at your. So you created like you created a release and then it would automatically push. So actions publish to npm. So on release, publish, new version, publish. And then it has the npm token. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're doing here, Ahmed. Yeah, I got the right one here. So I see what you're doing here. It's pretty cool. The thing with semantic release is that it will collect up all of my commits, so you can like batch changes. It automatically, let me go to Ignite here. It automatically will batch changes. So like if I go to releases here, see these 3 bullet points here? These were 3 different PRs. I did not write this release. I did not make this release. Semantic release did. So it did all of this. It went out and found all of the different things I had not yet released. It made like a change log, and then exactly, Ahmed. It made a change log, and then it like, hey, there's Alpha, by the way. There's Derek. But it made a change log, and it released it all in one. That's why I like it. So for example, on this one, when I merge it, let me see here. Let me just go look at these. So these merges. So you can see here I put skip CI. What this does is this keeps it from releasing. Skip CI. And then the last one, well, okay, this one also had a skip CI, but at some point then you can do a non-skip CI, and it will just output it. Contributors. Now, why did these ones not show up as contributors? Because, like, I tagged them properly, I think. Yeah, I tagged them properly. I'm following. Yeah, I'm following. Yeah. But I don't know why. But yeah, like yeah. So anyway, I haven't done it with let's see here. I've not yet done it with like non-circle CI. So we're gonna try this. ci.yaml, and then we're gonna have here publish, and this has to be after. So publish runs on probably Ubuntu latest, and then name, whoops, publish to npm, and then steps. Now we probably need like a depends on, so like GitHub actions semantic release. Let's see if we can find a actions for semantic. Oh, there's one right here. Secrets at a workflow. So okay, we do need, okay, so we need this stuff, uses, and then we need those. Okay, good. That's under steps. Okay, so we need to do steps. And then we can just do this here. So we actually, I'm just going to grab this stuff here, undo back to where it was, and then put steps there. Perfect. Create another workflow for it, another file in the workflows folder. Good idea. So that's CI. Yeah, okay, you're right. Yep. Publish. And then this will be on. So jobs. And then this will be on, basically on merge to main. How do I... Okay. Branches. So we need branches too, because this needs to be... Where do I put that? Inputs. Branches, branches, branches. Okay, so that's with semantic version. So right there, we have, it says uses v2, and then I have to put branches, and I'm just gonna go pipe square bracket main and master, I guess. Well, no, probably just main here. Change the event onto a key by removing the dash and adding a colon after, then adding the branches under it with dash before it. Sorry, I'm not 100% following there. Change the event under on to a key by removing the dash. Uses... Oh, do we need the width, don't we? We need the width. Branches. And semantic version is 16. I don't think I need version right there. And then the env is on the same level as width. So I think we're okay on that. Branches, there we go. Okay, all right. Wait, in your configuration file. Is that just in package already? Release. Okay. We may be able to do this in... It's on master next major. So it doesn't have main on this. Configuration, branches, master... a release key. So release branch. Oh, right here. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just do this. That will be way easier. Then we don't have to do it in this here. So we don't need the width at all. Yeah, that's better. That's going to be a lot better. So release, branches, and this is just going to be main here. There we go. Nice. Okay, release RC, CLI. Okay, all right, good. All right. Can't add it under steps. Branches added on the event name, like pull request. Okay, but we're not going to do that at all, so we should be fine. Now, I do need to change this on thing. Extra plugins. Don't need that. Okay, so where? Semantic release. It'd be nice to see like an example. Workflow file. It's an example. No, I don't want that. And I already looked at that. So, okay. We're just gonna have to play with this a little bit here. Okay, so action, GitHub action run on merge to actually this should be fine because the publish thing says only on. Yeah, okay. This feels right. And then what we can do is set this to run on pushes. Merge? Is on merge a thing? Only on pull request merge. Okay. Restriction to directly push. Okay. Okay, I don't need the branch protection. I don't want that. Jeez. Yeah, no, that didn't help me. On push branches master. Or when a commit is made directly. Okay. So just on on push branches master. Or that'll be main. Yeah. Alright, let's just do that then. So publish only happens on main. Basically. And then we'll publish to npm. Now, I need to have it only run, let's see, will it run the tests again? Yes, it will. Because in my package JSON, it will CI test, CI publish. I need to have it run the CI test first. So let's go look here. There's got to be something in the... So steps, publish, first check out, and then run CI publish. Which CI publish runs semantic release. So, but we are running the... Where's CI test? I don't understand where test is. Run tests, okay. This requires... So this workflow, so this is a little different. It's similar, but it's a little different. And then semantic release action. So, okay. I guess the question I have now is semantic release configuration. So how do I tell it to run the tests? I don't know. I don't know how to tell it to run the tests. Branch. Extra plugins. We have that already. Dry run. Extends. Outputs. Maybe there's something here, like... I actually don't want to use this, to be completely honest. I actually don't want to use this. Can I just run here, like yarn CI test yarn CI publish? Can I just do that? Actually, let's see. I could just make this its own run. So this will be tests, run tests, semantic release, and then we'll only expose the GitHub token to the publish script, which is going to be yarn. You can, but you can't run the iOS tests on Ubuntu. True. So I guess the question I have is, I guess I don't really need to run the tests. I don't really need to run the tests, no. Let's test. So I could run these, right? Could run those first. Yeah, okay. That's fair. That's fair. If you change to a Mac OS image, it'll cost 10 times the minutes. That's the risk. Yeah. I don't want to do that. I actually don't mind us not running the tests again. The only problem is that we risk if someone pushes directly to master, which I can protect, but I don't want to do that because semantic release requires being able to push to master, to main. I'm going to say we are push branches main. You know, I think this is okay. I think this is okay. We're not going to run the tests. We're just going to publish right away. So release main. Yeah. Okay. So this CI test is actually not a thing. Not actually using it anywhere. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Testing CI publish for the first time. So I'm going to push that up and I'm going to see if, why does that thing still show? Okay. Yeah. Where did I just push it? Oh, I have to GPO it. Oops. GPO it, not GPS it. Parent pull request. Testing CI publish for the first time. Using semantic release. I wonder if I can actually run it locally. I think I can. Yarn CI publish. Let's try. Yeah, so okay, it's asking for the username and stuff like that. But oh yeah, and this won't work anyway because I need to add my secrets. So let's do that. I'm gonna add my secrets. Okay. New repository secret. Okay. NPM token. And then add GitHub token. Add that in right there. Okay. Secret names must not start with GitHub. Really? Do I not need a GitHub token here? Maybe I don't because it's a GitHub action. Let's see here. So curious. Deployment branches, secrets. Limit what branches can deploy this environment using a branch name. Secrets only in the context of this environment. I don't think I'm going to do that yet, but like, that's kind of an interesting way to do this. NPM token is in there. All right. Well, you know, I mean, it might be what we needed right there. So let's see here. I'll probably go till noon, which is about a half hour, by the way. Not triggered in a known CI environment. Okay. So, we'll create the pull request. And then all the checks have passed. Well, should I really enable it on pushes? Like, I feel like I don't do that otherwise. So workflows. So set up and check it. So save cache, restore, run tests, setup requires setup, CI test, add publish So here's the workflow. Okay, so requires test branches only master. Test and release, publish, release configuration, npm token, get tag merged. So this is something I need to do here. Let me bring this back into view here. So get, let's see here, get tag merged main. Can't run delta. Okay. I don't know why. Yeah. So these have all been merged into main. So it's good on that, I think. And get tag. Yeah. So these have all been merged into main. Okay, cool. So we've already published git fetch. Let's see. This is still doing the pull request test iOS. Took 3 minutes. I kind of don't want to run it on, you know, twice on each thing. Like, why is it running twice? Shouldn't it just be push? And can I have it like... What's the difference between pull request and push? GitHub action pull request versus push. So on push, so I could do on pull request. Pull request to the main branch. Okay. Yeah, okay. Exactly. This. Only on pushes to master or pull requests to master. Pull requests against master, then pushes update to their branch. Okay, but like... So on push branches master, on pull request branches master. I wonder if you could do like... Let's see here. So build job and a deploy job. I want to build pull request, deploy merges to master. On push branches on pull request. Okay. Build if GitHub ref is not master. If it is master. Okay, that's interesting. Don't run the push on the PR. Builds on the push. I guess, ooh, what's this? Types opened. Interesting. Push and pull request. And it's only on opened. But pull request synchronize still does both. Okay. Hola pal, not long time no see. Had some talks on Twitter. React to wizard. What's that? MHX QWERTY? I don't know if I should. What is it? So workflow dispatch every push. It's true. So pull request, branches, master, types, open, synchronize, and closed. Okay. Push, don't do master, ignore these anyway. Okay. Get branch, JavaScript. This looks complicated. CI on push is the master, but I also wanted to have CI run a custom dev, and I want to have push branches master. Draft PRs. Okay. Push packs. I feel like if it's just on push, we're okay. Why does this thing have a signal undefined? Okay. That's publish, but like here, do we really need to do it on pull request? Like we can just do it on push, right? I don't really think we need to do a stream of navigation comparison would be good option too. Yeah. Rizwan, we'll totally do stuff like that once I'm done publishing this. So, okay, this feels okay. This feels like we're in the ballpark, I guess. So just on pushes, basically. But anyway, we now need to merge that PR. So let's go ahead and merge it. And this will be chore, or actually, I'll say fix. Let's see what happens. Actions. So it's doing both for some reason here. So remove pull request. What do we got? Something broke. Command semantic release not found. Maybe I do need that like yarn thing here. So like whoa, what the heck? Okay, pull. Okay, there we go. Semantic release in our scripts. Yarn semantic release is just semantic release, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna push that up. And we'll see what happens. Now, why does it do twice? See that? And by the way, this is running to... Oh, that's why. It's cancel. Okay. Fix issue with semantic release. I can cancel this. We got another error here. How do I use useRef in Redux? Developer's Diary asks. I don't know. I don't actually use Redux. Well, we have some projects in Redux, so definitely some of my developers do, but I mean, useRef should just work how you would expect it to. I don't... Do you have something more specific than that? So we have the GitHub token. Semantic release Semantic release not found. Is that not... Do we have to run yarn? Might have to run yarn. Yeah, we probably need to run this. Okay, so let me go back to publish. Steps. Whoops. Frozen lock file. Okay, so run yarn. Push that up. All right. 6. Okay, it's running now. So let's see, which one of these is the actual... This is running tests. Okay, so publish failed. I'm just gonna cancel this workflow. All right, let's go back here. You do not have permission to publish react-native-colo-loco. Oh, you know why? I'm using a different npm. Okay, this is actually a good. This is a good expected error. So I forgot that this is under. I haven't added the infinite red CI thing, but what I can do is look at my own. C and grab my auth token from there. And yeah, so I just need a different auth token basically. Update this to be that. Update the secret. I'm going to delete this from my thing, and there we go. Now let's try rerunning this. Okay, rerunning now. So now it's running yarn install. That's good. Reading blog right now. Invariant violation. Main has not been registered. Metro. The local dev server. Ooh, look at this. So it claims it finished. And let's go to releases. No releases. There's a tag. Oh my goodness, really? Did it really just go publish 1.0? Okay. React-native-colo-loco. No. Okay. 0.6 is the last one published. It just made like this. So it pretended to work. Published to npm. Semantic release. The local branch main is behind the remote one. Therefore, a new version won't be published. Interesting. But it did update the tag. So why would it update the tag, or the version, I should say? I need to get my cat working properly. Or my git log, I should say. So it did pull all this stuff in, which is cool. Why did it go 1.0? I don't understand that. I don't mind it, actually, as long as, because 1.0 is not, you know, special. It really is not. But I want to get reset hard to that and get push force. And then we need to get rid of the tag as well. Get tag rm, get tag. How do you remove a tag? Get remove tag. Get push dash dash delete origin. No. V 1.0.0. Okay, that's gone. Good. Now, how do I delete a local tag? Okay, get tag dash D V 1.0.0. Okay. Okay. It's still there. Why? Reset hard. Whoops. That. And then I want to force main to be on that one. Okay, so it should be good now. If I refresh back, it's gone. Okay, good. I do need to create a release, I think, and a tag. So let's create a, what are we on? 0.6 and then get tag 0.6.0. It already exists. Where are my tags? Create a new release, I guess. Is there one? Create a new tag. Where are my tags? I don't know where the tags are. That's so weird. Create a new release from main. There's a 1.0 tag, which shouldn't exist anymore. Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's because I pushed. Okay, so I need to delete that one again. This is weird. Okay, push delete origin 1.0. And then get reset. Oh, as soon as I reset, shoot. As soon as I reset, it causes a problem. Okay. And it's not going to want me to, so if I push, it will run it, it will create the 1.0, and I'm screwed again. That's funny. No releases. It's also not showing any tags. Get list remote tags. Get ls remote tags origin. There are no tags. Get push tags. Push tags. Get tag dash D. Okay. Get push tags. Okay. Okay. All of those tags are out there. Good. Now if I do the get ls remote, there they are. Good. And now I can come in here and see the 15 tags. Okay, we're getting there. What the heck? There's one called RM. Get tag. It's because I did get tag RM. And get. I can't push to delete it. I will eventually, but let's create a release from this. 0.6.0. Work in progress. Pre-release. Okay. Now we have a version. Good. Now. This is where I need to delete origin right there. Check if Metro is running, stop it, restart it, blah, blah, blah. React testing library for React Native is a good option. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Release it package can help with that semantic versioning. Doesn't exist. Okay, good. Can I just get rid of RM as well then? There we go. And then get push force. Okay, so now when it runs, I'm hopeful that it doesn't try to create that again. Okay. Release a package. Yeah, I prefer semantic release myself. So now what we need, and I don't know why this is saying it failed. Oh yeah, because publish. Yeah, publish failed. And I don't know why it failed. 1.0 already exists. This is 6 minutes ago, though. If I rerun... The other thing is, maybe there's something that I'm missing here that allows me to... maybe I could just... Okay. Version bump. Okay, let's just do this. Whoops. No, I need to... see, now it's wanting me to pull down again. That means that it probably ran. What tag did it add? What tag? Hey, okay, 0.6.1. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. Good. So not 1.0. Good. We can sit here and do as many of those as we want. So obviously it didn't actually work. Because I don't think it actually showed up here as a version. 0.6.0 is still the current version, so it's not making it to NPM for some reason. The question I have is why? Local branch is behind the remote one, therefore semantic release. Why is this happening? Make sure you drink water, everybody. This doesn't look right. So I mean, I feel like that shouldn't come up, but let's try git commit allow empty fix CI testing CI. And we're just gonna keep whoa. Whoops. Oh, dash M. We're just gonna keep kind of like pushing these up and see what happens. Testing CI. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's also... It is running the tests. I wonder if there's a way I can tell it, hey, wait for those other workflows first. Okay. GitHub actions wait for other workflow. You just have to create it into one. Workflow run. What? Really? That's weird. GitHub actions wait for other workflow. I mean, this seems like a straightforward thing, right? It's good stuff to learn, Elise says. Can't get this from any blogger tutorials. It's true. It's very true. Wait for check. Ah. Wait for build. Okay. So I feel like TLDR. I see. So we would just need to make it part of the other workflow, basically. Just one workflow. I'm not going to worry about that, at least for now. So what happened here? So it failed. Semantic release, loaded the plugins, verify, wrote the npm plugin or token, start that, patch 0.6.2, wrote 0.6.2, prepare, step, created tag, publish to npm. You may not perform that action with these credentials. Okay, I can deal with this. so I feel like I can deal with this. We got everything done. It's just that the NPM credentials aren't quite right. And I think all I need to do actually is go add the infinite red collaborator here. So let's see here. NPM owner add infinite red owner, I think is what it is. All right, so git, and we're gonna push it up again. And this time, like, the infinite red owner's there. I think that's the one that actually has the access. So we'll see what happens there. We're getting very close, to be completely honest. We're getting very close. Getting very close. So yeah, I mean, my NPM token basically was wrong, is what I'm saying. We may want to just like add add another job to this workflow and tell it to depend on test install on Android and test iOS. Now, why does this not need the install colo-loco? I'm actually curious. Set up colo-loco. So it does that. Okay. Sets that up as well. Android. And on this one, verifies all that. We may just want to make frozen log install test and local. Yeah, actually, I like the way this is set up. Yeah, I like it. Let's see here. This one failed. Publish failed. And still doesn't like it. Doesn't like publishing. npmrc. I gotta try this one more time. Create a new PR. Makes tests use the local version of colo-loco instead of installing colo-loco latest. Oh yeah, that's totally something we need to do. For sure. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Thanks, Ahmed. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's a good point. So we need to we're using script. We're copying. Oh, it just drops it right in there. Yeah, that's awesome. And then everything else should work. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Fantastic. Excellente. I like it. How can I get into Infinite Red Slack? I can't get access. Good that you got in Developers Diary. Yeah, that's a great place to ask these types of questions. Okay. And then let's see here. I'm gonna do fix because I want to test this, but before I do, I need to go update my npm environment and stuff because apparently I'm still doing it wrong. Environment, no, not environment, secrets. So secrets, npm token, I need to update that. Grab my one password. Okay. I mean, we'll try that, I guess. Yeah, okay. So now what I need to do is yarn. So yeah, now I just need to merge this. Let's merge it. And this will be another test and see if this works. Publish to NPM. Let's go take a look. I'm gonna get rid of some of these. Actually, I need to keep that one open. Yarn install. Actions. And then if this pops up as 0.6 point something other than 0.060, then we're good, and I can go get lunch. I haven't eaten today because I'm still doing my intermittent fasting. Kind of looks like it worked. Kind of looks like it worked. This might be this might be cached. Hey! It worked. That's awesome. Yeah, that's very awesome. Don't really. Oh, I guess we do. We do need to run these tests. I mean, it worked on yours, so we're good. All right, we're all set up, and now we can start releasing versions as we really want to. Now let's go look at this release. It actually does build the changelog. Bang. See? Cool, huh? Ahmed, did you get a notification? I have a question about debugging injecting from Expo. Yeah, check in the community. It's important. Yep. Check in the community there, and people might have some answers. Well done, Ahmed. This is fantastic work. We're now releasing properly, hopefully. 6.0, 6.4. We're off to the races now. We can do what we need to do, and when we merge, as long as we use the right... Wait, did I cancel? What did I do? Did I cancel it? Or did it fail? It might have failed. Path. The path argument must be of type string. App path received undefined. Whoops. So interesting. After each, and which one was it? This was in Android test. App path. Create before each. Create temp app, and you should get the string back. Something fail? What is going on here? Passes for that one, and it fails on this one. Exceeded timeout. I guess we need the timeout. I mean, not exactly what I wanted to have to do, but... So... whatever the timeout will be. I'm not a fan of this. Shouldn't be 10 minutes though. That's the thing. It shouldn't be 10 minutes. 5,000 milliseconds. No, that's 5 seconds. That's 5 seconds, right? So that's 5. Yeah. So we'll go 10. We'll go 10 seconds. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do that. That will be under let app path right before that, and this one as well. All right. All right. If it's more than 10 seconds, we got a problem. Oops, I got to pull down, then push. Okay. You got a notification, cool. Mateo says, hey, Mateo, by the way. Hi, Jamin. I'm trying to create a MobX form library, but I'm not sure how to compile it for all the different possible targets and whatnot. Yeah, that's a really good question. By the way, one thing that's kind of cool about this is that nothing has to be compiled here. This is just the most basic, like, JavaScript. I'm not using anything too... I guess I'm using some newer stuff here, like constant stuff, but like it should work. So when you compile... So like... let's just go look at like glue gun, for example. So Mateo, check this out. So we have our TS config, okay, which we're using to, and I don't know what you're using for your build pipeline and stuff, but like we are targeting ES5. And we're also doing CommonJS because it's a node module. Now you probably need to do something different. Let me see, what else could we do? API sauce? API sauce might have a better setup here. We have Babel, by the way. It's presets, plugins, inline source, and then we're using rollup actually in API sauce, and we're outputting it as CommonJS, I guess. So there's like a million different ways to do this, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a good answer for what's the best way, and I'm also not really an expert in that. Not a great answer. I'm sorry. MobX form. I mean, you can certainly go look at like MobX itself and MobX state tree to just see how MobX state tree handles it. So MobX state tree is using rollup, and it's using UMD. Well, it has a format here, so it's asking about that. So you'd have to... I don't actually know how this is set up, to be honest. Lerna. Maybe in the package JSON as well. And then, of course, this is a Lerna monorepo, so it makes it a little tougher. But yeah, rollup config. Here we go. So we are outputting to CommonJS. We export the configurations, which are like... So yeah, we're grabbing the base config. We're configuring CommonJS, or I mean, rollup to do UMD, CommonJS, and we have like .umd, .module for ES. So this is probably your best bet. Jared Palmer's library for my problem. Yeah, probably go that way. Probably go that way. How can I native. By the way, I'm pretty much done here. So actually, let me go to my actions first and make sure that it. Why did this fail? Exceeded timeout. Yeah, we got a problem here. Let me run it locally. So those were a little slower, but they did pass. This is 58 seconds. So that was 15 seconds. And did test iOS take longer too? 48 seconds. "31 seconds. I'm curious, like, is this actually an issue? Like, maybe there's a problem with the way that it's... so if I go... So this is like copying this in there. This grabs the scripts. I should probably also copy in the package JSON. Oh, you know what? It's not going to know how to do the scripts. It's not going to know how to do the scripts because we're not actually yarn adding it. We would need to yarn add. Let's see if we can do this. No. Let's yarn add -d, and it will just add it. It'll add itself here. Install local copy of colo-loco. All right. Let me see if it works locally. A little slower. Okay, we received failed. Tempter. Okay, I don't want that. I want my tempter. Okay, let's see if this works. It's a little slower. It's a little slower. TSDX is the name of the library I'm using right now, where it's perfectly locally. I know. I don't think that copy operation takes that much. So here's the problem. If you just copy it, Ahmed, it doesn't know to run yarn install colo-loco properly because it doesn't know where that script is. It has no idea where that script is. So if you just run yarn... No. Don't want to do that. So like if I go here... it run colo-loco and I go there, it is running a node. Oh, wait a minute here. No, I feel like you are. No, you're running it properly. Never mind. You're totally running it properly. So that's not a problem. Yeah. Dude, this is taking forever. So yeah, we can't do that. Okay, so don't think we want to do that. Yeah, what I did there isn't right. Okay, so copy to scripts. So we're grabbing all the scripts and it drops it in there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just dropping it in there, but like, so I guess the question now is, and actually if I go to my CI here, yeah, why is this so slow? I mean, this is like fairly fast here. Wait, why am I doing it twice? Ha! Doing it twice for some reason. Okay, so, yeah, I'm just not sure why this would fail remotely. Node modules, react-native-colo-loco, and scripts. And then in your install, let's look for install colo-loco. Okay, so there's one. Binary is in scripts. So this is all part of that. Yarn test, install colo-loco. Helpers. Colo-loco is that. I'm gonna go install colo-loco there, just to make it a little more clear. So we're running node with any arguments. Pass it to the app name source folder and package. So that appears to be working how it's supposed to. Run colo-loco, and this is in when we're doing the create temp. Install colo-loco. So we do run it directly. So we create the temp app. We run it directly. We pass in the app name, source folder, and package name. This all passes, actually. This passes. So something else is... like set up colo-loco when that is passed in... it's just saying dash dash defaults. I think it doesn't need to know that colo-loco exists. The native Groovy and Ruby scripts should just need to be copied. I think PR needs... IPR thinks break. Oh, things break. No, this is you did really good work here. I want to knock this out before I go to lunch is the big thing. And this is bugging me. Like, it feels like we're so close, right? We're so close. So it's not building it properly. Why? Exceeded timeout. I mean, we can just increase it to like 30. I mean, but why would it, why would it take that long, right? Is it just, it's iOS and Android that are both problematic here. All right, well, let's try it with a longer one. If it's just slow, that's a different thing. But why would it be slow? Okay. Not a huge fan of that, but it is what, you know, we got to do what we got to do. So bump. One of these is our tests. The other one is publish. And I'm just going to cancel the publish one. Don't need that. All right, let's try it. You can replace the copy thing with this exec sync yarn add. Does that takes more time? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that is something I was thinking about doing, Ahmed, but I don't know. Takes longer, but I guess if it works. See, it's just sitting here. Why is it just sitting here? Okay, well, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. So instead of that, we'll just drop this in. Yarn test. And by the way, iOS just passed. It just took forever. Minute 11 seconds. Android's still going. So yeah, this took 16 seconds. I don't like that. This one passed. Why did it take so long? Android passed now. Just increasing the timeout. "65 seconds. So it's just like right over the line. It was at 60 seconds or something, you know. So it was iOS test is 37 seconds. Okay. I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to do this because that would actually make it slower, right? So we're good, actually. We're good. Yeah, it is weird. If you want to play around with that, you can, but don't worry about it, Ahmed. You did amazing work on this. And I'm gonna go get some lunch. So thanks everybody for hanging out today. It was a productive session. I got a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna go do it. And you all have a great day. Oh, hey, by the way, what was I gonna show you? I was gonna show you something. Hold on. Never mind. Okay, so yeah. Thanks a lot, Ahmed, and everybody else who hung out, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody.